Hello, good evening from Fort Cochin, Kerala, India. Thank you for joining me here. Just a few minutes away from sunset at the beach here. Hello. How are you? Give me a shout out where you are in the world so I can say hello. Oh, I might have to stand up here. I'm just sitting right in the sand, really comfortable. And I've been walking around Fort Cochin and Matancherry in the area today and doing some photography and exploring this lovely culture here. People are very friendly here. I am absolutely wonderful, very peaceful. It's John about FarEastAdvTravl, and I am live at Fort Cochin Beach in Kerala in South India. And we're just waiting for the sunset, probably about 5 to 8 minutes away from sunset here. Hello, Russia. Thanks for joining us here. It's beautiful. Hello, Germany. It's probably, it's been getting into the low 30s right now. The humidity's kind of high. Sprinkled a little bit this afternoon, just for a few minutes. Thank you. Thanks for the hearts. I have been on the road for over 50 days now, counting. I put a little collage. Your village, oh cool. I put a little collage on FarEastAdvTravl, my Facebook page. You can check it out today. Just some shots of me over the course of the last 50 days. And I'm going to be traveling for probably a couple more weeks. I'm going to go after here. I'm going to head down to the very southern tip of India and spend a couple of days there and then pack up to Trivandrum before I leave India on this trip. And these sunsets over the Arabian Sea are just beautiful. Yeah, I was thinking, thank you. And I was thinking about the sound of the waves, and I thought, well, that would be a nice scope again today. I just love that peaceful sound. It's nice to pass that on to everybody. Well, I'll be back in my home right now in Taiwan before Christmas, probably somewhere in the third week of December, I think. I usually like to be sort of in my home base before the Christmas season rush of traveling, because I don't need to be out on the road then. And welcome to God's own country. Yes, that's the saying for Kerala, is God's own country. That is correct. So I don't like to be traveling usually during the holidays because it gets a little crazy. Plus, it's harder to find a place to stay. The rates go up. So I typically get out from traveling before the Christmas season. And I'll just shift it around, show you some of the people here. Like, lots of people line up here, like foreigners and locals. Locals come here every night. And this is the beach here. Yeah, they do. There's a very, very small population of Christians in Taiwan, but they do celebrate it. They don't sell Christmas trees there like other countries, but they'll have big Christmas trees around, say, Taipei, and people, around the shopping malls and in front of hotels, and people will, have their picture taken. Okay, well, I'll try to do that. Thank you. Have their picture taken in front of the Christmas tree, and some of the hotels will have a Santa Claus. It's more like a kind of Halloween there. It's a party. Some people give gifts, but people have like office parties and things like that. It's not the same as Europe or anywhere in the West. The big holiday in Taiwan is Lunar New Year. That is the big holiday. That is the big celebration. So Christmas is more like a party. India is amazing. This is my third trip here in the last 3 years. And this is a very different trip than what I've done before. I'm in the south now, and my first time this far south. Better than nothing, yeah. No, I enjoy the Christmas there, and I always get comments from people. They love to see the pictures of Christmas in Taiwan. People love that stuff. All around the world, my followers and my friends on Facebook love to see the pictures of Christmas in Taiwan, so it's nice to pass that on to everybody. And just waiting for the sun to drop and end this day here. And this is my third full day here in Cochin. Next to where? The very southern tip of India. It's a train ride. It'll take me about 7.5 hours to ride the train from here to the very southern cape of India. And I will stay there maybe just a couple of days, and then I will head back north to the next big town, which is Trivandrum. That's the old colonial way of saying it. I cannot still pronounce the proper Indian way of that name. No, he's just looking out at the water. He's not fishing. The big fishing nets are down to the right of me, the big Chinese fishing nets. I've scoped those before. You can go back and look at the previous scope on catch and see those. I'll do another scope from the fishing nets. Maybe I'll get closer up. They're always inviting us or me to come there, but I know that they would like a little baksheesh, a little tip or something. So I'm just waiting for the light to be just right. Kanyakumari, yes, Kanyakumari, that's correct. Yes, that's where I'm gonna go. So I will go there and be at the very southern tip of India, and then I will come back up to Trivandrum and spend a few days there. And then I will leave India from there. And sunset's supposed to be 5:59, and right now, what time is it? It is 5:58. So we're just a minute away from proper sunset. And last night the sunset was nice. I scoped the sunset last night. If you saw that, the night before was just amazing. And I'll turn around the camera again in a bit. It was so red. It was so beautiful. And I've got a picture on Facebook if you want to check that out too. That was my first sunset here. And this is behind me, and the Dutch cemetery is right behind me, up through there. And you might be able to hear this tapping sound. This guy that roasts peanuts on the beach always does this kind of little, you might be able to hear it. He's like roasting nuts or something, and he always makes that sort of tapping sound. So I'm going to get up and walk. Whoops. And there we go. Sorry, I just had to straighten that out. And I'm having some issues here with my Steadicam. Hang on. Just thought I would change positions. I'm going to go down a little bit further down the beach here. I'm from Vancouver, British Columbia, Canada, originally. Hi, Tim. Go down to this quiet spot here. I don't know why all of a sudden I'm getting troubles here from this. Let me just fix that there. That's better. And we'll just walk kind of right to the end of the beach here where we're by ourselves. Hello. And that is sunset here on Fort Cochin Beach in Kerala, India. Thanks for joining me here. I'll be here for... No, just sorry. Just busy, sorry. So I will be here for a few days more. And so please join me here as I scope from Fort Cochin, Kerala. Yes, it's very peaceful here. I just thought it'd be great. I might do some more scopes here from the beach in the evening. You're welcome. Thank you for joining me here. So please follow me on Facebook, Far East Adventure Travel, my Facebook page, and my podcast, my video podcast, Seen Around the World, is called Far East Adventure Travel. You're welcome. Thank you. And that is available on iTunes, or you can go to my website, FarEastAdvTravl.com. Thank you so much. Good evening from Fort Cochin, Kerala, India.